brothers and sisters. If you ride with me, if you don't know, okay, we go. Alright, if you're on the way, if you're checking with me, just ride with me right quick. I suggest you go and hopefully, please, if you are a person that is subscribed and you watch, that you go and watch this video called Strange Fruit Tree in Foreign Babylon and the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. I deleted it. But I'm glad I studied a lot of things that I thought were in vain earlier in my life. But okay, so the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. All right, I'm gonna get into this myself, but okay. So you know what I'm talking about. If you watch that video, this video right here, Strange Fruit Tree in a Foreign Babylon. And I suggest you watch some of my Baal, basically any deity that has been sacrificed to. But let me go. Kindergarten, from German Kindergarten, 1840, literally children garden, garden of children. If you played Sonic and you ever knew what a child garden was, this is likened unto it. A metaphoric name for kinder, children, or kind, plural of kind, child. See kin, I'm guessing that's something related to that, even with the word king, but plus garden, CR, you know what that is. Coined by German educator Friedrich Froebel, 1782-1852, in reverence to this method of developing intelligence in young children. Compare the double sense in nursery. Kindergarten means a garden of children, and Froebel, the inventor of it, or rather as he would prefer to express it, the discoverer of the method of nature. Kindergarten, I guess that's what's preschool, okay. Meant to symbolize by the name, the spirit and plan of treatment. How does the gardener treat his plants? He studies their individual natures and puts them into such circumstances of soil and atmosphere as enable them to grow, flower, and bring forth fruit. Also to renew their manifestation year after year. Moral culture of infancy and kindergarten guide. Man, listen, please, if you're still watching this video, go and watch The Strange Fruit Tree in the Foreign Babylon. This is basically a part two. The first in England was established 1850. Okay, so I'm guessing their kindergarten, they into English, are into wizardry and druidry. That higher part of stuff is of their spirit and nature. But I'm gonna keep going. Johannes Ron's German Catholic priest in America, 1868, by Elizabeth Peabody of Boston, Massachusetts, taken into English untranslated, whereas other nations that borrowed the institution nativized the name Danish born to have modern Hebrew Gan Yeladim, literally garden of children. So this is a Hebrew word, but we are strange fruit in somebody else's land. Now, I want you to understand what the word Florida means. Actually, I'm going to bring that out if you ride with me right now. We're going to bring Florida out, which means praised flower. You got the floor. We're gonna break down that word, basically. Okay, kinda. 1890, representing a casual pronunciation of words. See, kind. We got that. Also, sometimes written kinder, but the humorous R is not meant to be pronounced. So it's, okay, Ken. Okay, Dickens, Kinder, okay. Kindergarten teacher. A German kindergarten is recorded in American English in kindergarten pupil. So basically being observed. The one of observation. But keep riding with me. I'm trying not to make this too long. So I went into nursery because that was compared in a double sense. Nursery, circa 1400, breeding nursery. And I said they used to call it, even they used to call us heifers. They're bucks and they're ox. You understand what I'm saying? We the term, the Day of Atonement, man. Let me keep going. From Old French noter, food, nourishment, education, training. From late, a nursing, suckling. From Latin, Man, it's some brothers that have been talking about how okay, they when they first came to these lands, they didn't even know how to grow. They basically, man, I suggest you go and check with the people I'm subscribed to and who I even reference to. But to nourish suckle. I was saying that too, even the other day, listen, that video where it says smite Amalek, men, women, children, and suckling, ass, and I forgot what the other one was, but meaning, okay, let me continue. Meaning place or room for infants and young children, and the nurse is from circa 1300 as a type of school. Horticulture, sense from, man, these people are not, oh man, we've been conquered. Strange fruit in the hanging gardens of Babylon. Nurture, the noun. I'm guessing this is second now. Oh, excuse me, this is the noun. Breeding, upbringing from French nourriture, food, nourishment, education, training. Okay, yet we've been defeated by the sword. They've They literally eat from us. Their sword is in our side. I guess that's what the whole Messiah thing they had going on. Let me tell you. The sword just means penetration and nourishment. The Zion, the seventh letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Let me continue. Kindergarten, we just went through that. Okay, night night. So we sleep. We night night, nigga. We night night. I keep saying, wake up. It's a lion sleeping Judah. Nursery talk, good night. Form nighty night is a testing. Okay, we went night night. Well, listen to these. Nina, proper name in Russian context, is a shortening of Anina, the diminutive of Greek Anna. In a Spanish context, Nina, child, infant. A nursery word. Just follow me. Ama, wet nurse. Anglo-Indian from Portuguese ama, nurse. From medieval Latin ama, brother. From Piru forming nursery words. Just keep listening to what I'm saying. And that ama word could relate to the ama Zulu. We're going to look up what the Zulu is also. Can raw dead spectator or sketch out, usually coupled with bloody bones. I don't know what that is. Mother Hubbard. Alright, Dilly. Alright, delightful or excellent person or thing, often from an earlier adjective, perhaps. We get into this word an or ama. Watch how this links to what I'm saying. Remember what I said. None of these words, we typed in this word nursery and we somehow got to a name, Amy, tit, seminar, dilly. I'm showing you that it's all related. It's not there in vain. It's all relevant. Let me show you. Delightful or excellent person or thing. American English from an earlier adjective, perhaps from the first syllable of delightful or delicious, or related to the nursery word for duck. Dilly was also slang for stagecoach. Watch what I'm saying. Femme, proper name from Old French Amy, literally beloved. That sounds like a flower. From femme, past participle of amer, to love. Watch this. The land of flower floridas. Watch this. From Latin amer. And I'm gonna let you. I suggest you look up the word mare as in M-A-R-E for horse. Now let me continue. Perhaps from a suffix root form am, a Latin Celtic root form, and various nursery words from mother or aunts. So Mother Hubbard, you see that? And now we just came for Amma, the nurse. And now I'm gonna show you what this is linked to the whole Mother Goose thing. Watch this. All right. It's also with diligence. Amy, proper name from Old French Amy, literally beloved from. Okay, we just went through that. Tit, breast. Old English tit, teat, nipple, breast. This is dealing with nursery now. A variant of teat, but the modern slang tits, titties. Basically, breast means titties, man. Let's not be timid with these words, and let's quit being weak with all that and timid, man. That might offend, brother. Man, she got him. What the? You wanted to cut him off? But listen, let me keep going. Attested from, it seems to be a recent reinvention used without awareness of the original form from teat or from dialectal and nursery diminutive variant. Okay, titties, there they go. Excuse me. Let's continue. Watch this. Special group study class for advanced students. This is the garden. So a seminar are plants, maturing plants. From German seminar, group of students working with a professor for Latin seminarium breeding ground plant nursery. Since meeting for discussion of a subject. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Pat. Hit throw meaning tap strike lightly. The nursery rhyme phrase pat a cake. You see why they threw the word pat, the verb in there? I hope you remember what, man, I'm trying to make this as short as I can. But it's a cradle nursery song, Toots. Slang from the form to address a woman or girl. They call her Toots. Hey, Toots. They basically call a woman titties. They call them her breast. But short for Tootsie, Tootsie, Tootsie Wootsy, familiar forms addressed to a sweetheart, originally playful or a nursery name for a small foot. What the? From childish pronunciation of foot. Compared Tootsie. Okay. Wait. My toots. My foots. I don't know. Lullaby, Sue song, sung unto infants. All right, watch this. Crochet, Christmas manager scene. Let me keep going. Cuddle, you know what that's like an attitude if you cuddle. Pudgy, anything short and thick related to pudgy or plump. Back sheep. Why would they bring this out? Figurative sense of a member of some group guilty of offensive conduct and unlike other members. Supposedly because of a real black sheep had wool that could not be dyed and was thus worth less. Ooh. But one black sheep in their flock was considered good luck by shepherds in Sussex. Somersault Kent. Okay. Bye, black sheep. Nursery rhyme for first known publication. Okay. So, uh, so the odd student in the class is always good. I guess what I'm saying. It's always good for a class clown. But let's keep going. Humpty Dumpty. So these nursery rhymes, man, nursery rhymes ain't nothing but school blueprint of schools, um, school instructions. Let's not forget the white man, woman, and child is the devil, and the dogs. German shepherds are the devil. The devil's dog. But let's continue. Mother Goose. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it short. A fairy tale dealing with a golden egg. The goose or the duck represents good luck or prosperity or something like a cow or a chicken. It's basically a woman's spirit. It's a feminine spirit, basically, that these people worship as individual deities. Man, all these false gods. Let's keep going. Little Miss Tuffet, Sandman. So all these nurseries, it's time. Man, I found a book, staying with my grandma. She had a book of old German nurseries. I wonder what's up with this, because my grandma was named by a German lady, because she was born in Indiantown down there by Immokalee and Fort Myers and Pierce and all that. Fort Pierce, by Broward and stuff. Let me keep going. Oh, and how about I found a picture. Man, hopefully I can find it. I found a picture. I'm gonna pause it and y'all just trip with me right quick. Alright, so I'm back. Hopefully still stuck with me. This is the image I found. Are these not Negroes? Tell me these ain't Negroes. Now but look at the and I believe the German Shepherd is the closest thing to a wolf that we know of. And some of the brothers that are speaking out there has been speaking on the whole wolf thing, and but maybe the Native Indians or some we don't know who yet. We're into werewolf stuff and all of that. There are legends of werewolfism, but man, only thing I can relate werewolfism to, if you accept my analysis and my interpretation of things, or if you ride with me. But it's like gangs, man. Gangs are like little pack gangs, man. There's a leader of them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just brought you that. If you, that's alright. So we brought the Sandman junk into it, but seminary. Okay, you got that. Titties, you got that. Rock. To move child gently to and fro, to pull, tear, move, Ricker. Okay, we're gonna keep going. To car sway back and forth. So I'm guessing that means to hypnotize. Let's keep going. Tonto, former term. Tonto means foolish, probably translation of a name given to the people by other branches of the Apache. I don't even know if this dude. Dang, I just deleted. Let me see. He might be, man. Them Apaches gangster now. Them Apaches, man. The Negro Apache is still all over on the West Coast and in the Midwest, and ain't no telling where they at, man. Why? I remember it was niggas that used to be in Gainesville. Basically, a lot of different people used to say, "Watch out for Geechee" or something like that. They didn't say that, but they used to say something. They had some type of notion about it. You know what I'm saying? Something about Geechee. And they had that for a lot of different other terms of people, man. Basically, what they, man, tribal stuff, man. But them Apaches gangsters, as Chihuahua Apache, Mescalero Apache, both literally people without minds. Oh man, like war people, like werewolves, like the Hulk, and used to designate the Western. I believe Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is something that's German. I think Spanish tonto was said to be originally a nursery word used for a sound buck. Okay, hmm, that's crazy. How they used to call us their bucks. But in some resources, it is given as perhaps literally thunderstruck. Whence also Spanish atona to stupefy. So that's the same thing as rocking or to hypnotize, or just like this symbol right here. Dang, this symbol right here is nothing but the GRU symbol, which means personal power or water through the. So to keep it real with you, I relate the Native American dance into the Hitler March, man. There's something about them Germans now we ain't checking out. And plus, they was killing straight up Roma, gypsies. The same people that was faking like they the Jews. Man, we need to check out them Germans. We don't know what's up with them. Maybe they, boy, it might be a time in the future where the Germans might be one of our low-level allies. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's just something to think of. It's not nothing concrete. So it's just some abstract. But okay, Mary, check this out. Now, I showed you what I talked. Hopefully, you watch this whole video, man. You own it with me. Oh, Mary, from Mother Jesus, Latin Maria, from Mariam, Maria, from Aramaic Mariam, from Hebrew Miriam, sister of Moses, of unknown origin, said to literally mean rebellion. Aaron was his rod. That's his brother. Miriam is his man. Oh my. Oh my. If you ain't on my frequency, man, you ain't getting my oh my's. But nursery rhyme, Mary had a little lamb. Bye bye black sheep. The rebellion. So this whole our stories are not about rebellion. Aaron had a rod also, and it was a crocodile. Do you know what the crocodile does? Literally, it's a revenge animal. It's an ancient animal that will come back and bite you in the ass. That's what the crocodile is. And Aaron was the one that threw his rod down, while Moses threw his cobra down, which is also an animal that's so self-protective. The cobra, the ninth letter of the Hebrew alphabet, the cobra, it's a it's an animal that strikes when cornered. You get the corner of a ruler. Man, let me continue. Of a 90-degree angle, should I say? And the lamet means leadership and order. The mem means chaos. But if you know what I'm talking about, let's go. Mary had a little written early by 13 San Joseph Hale of Boston, published September 1830 in Juvenile Miscellany. Okay, here you go with the Baa Black Sheep. And Mary had a little lamb. So Mary birthed the Messiah to rebel against the people. Listen, I don't. This is a thought, man, but let me continue. A popular magazine for children. All right, let me keep going. Pie, pastry, bakery. This from the Pit Pat Cake, the Pitter Patter. Bun in the oven. The brother Lex Will brought this out. Bun in the oven, but let me keep going. The pie in the oven. Ooh wee. Meat or fish enclosed in pastry. So this is what the loaf of bread thing is. He fed the flock of multitude with 5 loaves of bread and a basket of fish. Jesus made pastries. All right, let me keep going. Jesus of Nazareth, should I say? Perhaps related to medieval paya, also possibly connected with pica, magpie, our notion of the bird's habits of collecting miscellaneous objects. Wow. Wow. Figurative of something to be shared out. Who gave 5? This video is going to be long. I'm finna go on. Let me go. Caca, excrement, a menstrual word, a very ancient one. But caca, forming the base word excrement to avoid excrement in many Indo-European languages such as Greek kek, human excrement, and kakari, Irish kakang, Serbo-Croatian kakati, uh, Armenian kakoa, Old English kakas, latrine. Uh, I don't know what a cackle is. Um, I might be getting something with a strong relation between the lady in the shoe and all of that junk. Etymology dispute whether modern words, German kacken narrative, slang borrowed from kaka, this word is formal. Okay, let me keep going. Stork. I knew it was going to end to cackle or grackle or whatever they call. Listen to this. We remember what word we're looking at now. Old English stork, stork. To remember the pastry is to store away or the bun in the oven. Man, I don't know how I got led to this. But hold on. But yeah, I'm back, man. But we journeying right now. Okay, from the stork, Danish stork, stora, storch, stork, stiff, perhaps so-called reference to the bird, stiff or rigid posture, but some connect with the word Greek tortoise or vulture. Okay, while we looking at this, I'm gonna let you know there is a dancing style called flamenco, not only to gypsies, but certain Caribbean islands and the Bohemians. I'm gonna bring that information now. I shouldn't have let that sit for so long, but I'll be learning so much and checking so much by the time I check something else out, man. That information was relevant. It's like it's falling into play for me. But Greek tortoise vulture. Alright, so vulture. Alright. Old Slavonic struckle, Russian sturku, Lithuanian starkus. Okay, we're gonna pass left. There's nursery stories basically. The notion that the storks nesting on one's roof meant good luck, often in the form of family happiness. But yeah, the gypsies and the bohemians called music called calypso and flamenco. Hold on. This is why I wanted to bring this out, Priest. I'm gonna bring this out sooner or later. I've been holding it for 4 days. This has been a tab on my computer for almost 4 5 days. Powwow. Just look at powwow right quick. Pause that. Damn, hopefully. Okay, Fleming, ancient Roman priest. From Roman priest. And I'm telling you, I'm doing another video on them gypsy hunt. I've been on the gypsy hunt. I stay on the gypsy hunt. I'm at their throat. I'm gonna find out who you is. But a priest of one deity, which is unknown origin, Pyru, to worship, alright, to sacrifice, also imitation of Godfrey Mammoth in reference to Flaminius, the old connection with, okay, Skid Brahman is okay, check that out for yourself, man. I'm sorry, I'm gonna read it. I'm sorry I'm doing that. I'm just trying to rush through this without it being so long for you not to hang in there with me. But flamenco is basically a style, but it's related to the flamingo also. That's what my point. Okay, ring, circular band. We're not going. That's for Mother Mary and all of that. But we're gonna keep going. Goat, gat, she goat. But if you know what wave I'm on, you know this is not relevant, and I should really keep reading them. But like I say, I want to make short videos. I don't want to do that. But yeah. So you got the point of what I was saying. I know you did. All of this I just read, from the beginning to the end, I was on a destination to show you a point that I had. And we got to the point, the destination, and it was all relevant. It's like the camel in the desert. It gathers and collects water from beginning to end of the journey. Or the opposite nature of that is the horse, which actually travels from one end of the earth to the next in warfare. Man, it's just water and let me keep. But all of this I just read, kindergarten, hanging gardens of Babylon, all I was just talking about. Every single thing I said, how Florida is the land of flowers or praised flower, Florida, floor, with the I is the yo and the da is praised, precious flower, basically. But now roses smell like boo boo. Roses they smell like boo boo boo. Yeah. But yeah, tit, all that being nursed. Probably something dealing with yeah man. These nurseries. Yeah man. But yeah, I suggest if you watch this whole video, go and watch my video, Strange Fruit Tree in a Foreign Babylon. And I'm doing nothing but talking. I'm giving you an explanation through the prophets, which I ask you, PK. I suggest you, man. But I'm out, man.